And the matter is going on. I said to Mr. Cohen, I'm not a politician, I'm not claiming nothing, I'm just the elder of Baha'ullah. Don't categorize me in any category. And don't listen to me in a way that you're listening to some scientists, philosophers, or anybody. Listen to me like a friend. Or else you will deny me, just like the prophets of God. But I said to Mr. Cohen, listen, this matter of retaliations against the offenses that comes to you and you retaliate, has that done anything for the people of Israel? Positively? Not really. Every bullet, I don't know, costs $5 or $50. When it's shot to somebody at a distance and you kill him, you don't even know his face. Whether he's dead or alive, it shouldn't make no difference because you don't know him. And if you think by killing him, so the matter will be resolved and solved, I'm willing to listen. But I've seen that it just has increased their number. All I can see there's a progressions towards his aggressions. From Yasser Arafat, who took the gun in the United Nations, that he's going to deal with Israel with a gun, was a secular guy anyways. Now we have Bin Laden. Look at that. We're just getting bigger and bigger enemies. Because there is no way by killing the individual Muslims and Palestinians that we can vanish them. It's impossible. There's no way to get rid of 1 billion people. No. Any bullet sending back there is a waste of money, time. Because it's not going to help. So what do? I think we have to change the course. Completely, drastically. An orthodox way. Something different. Let us not retaliate anymore. Let's announce it to the world that we, the people of Israel, we are not going to kill our enemy anymore. You want to shoot us? We only defend. We are not going to retaliate. This is the game we are not going to play. I don't follow the theories of conspiracy others say, but I'm saying to myself, I don't understand why those homemade bomb sarukh, they call it, it starts all of a sudden in a period of a month or two towards the Israel, and then suddenly it stops. Why? I want to know an answer and just see that at the end of it, all of a sudden there are big donations coming. It seems they're using the people of Israel to kill Palestinians because that's how they go get money. How could we play this game? Of course you're angry because the little child recently, families, they killed them. But remember, on the other side they're dying too. You are more intelligent, you are more responsible. I take the people of Israel accountable because you know more. You're more knowledgeable. You should not play this game. This is a play of collecting donations using you. Plus, it has not given any fruit. No retaliations. Let's go with the process of the eliminations. We're going to eliminate this offensive actions. No. You can negotiate also at this situation. What negotiations? It's impossible. Because, the matter is deep. There was a first cause that you took my land and now give my land back, but that's long term gone because now the causes are a second cause and the third cause and the fourth cause. So you killed my children, you killed my grandfather, then you killed my father, and so on and so forth. Fresh causes every day. because the friends are giving weapons to the friends for fighting and then watching the shows. So if I was an Israeli, if I had the citizenship of Israel, I would get active in this matter till I die. Definitely. We have to stop retaliations. Doesn't matter, the outcome of response has not been good. We're going to stop. Let the world see that Israel does not want to retaliate. They're killing them, but they don't do nothing about it. Secondly, I would make books, several books. One page, the life of an Israeli who died unnecessarily, and another page, the life of a Palestinian who died, and show the reason this battle is not going anywhere. You are communicators, you're salesmen, you have to be able to do it. I would have, business-wise, I would have recognized Palestine long time ago, and I would mortgage them to their pants. I would build everything for them, to pay for it. Do you want to be the part of Israel, an Israeli citizen, and get everything for free? No. Okay, we accept it. You're in your country. We want to borrow, we'll give it to you. Want technology, we'll give it to you. You know, buy them out, basically. But those days are gone. Right now, we have to stop retaliations. And start definitely a series of healing process. One of them is books, I thought. Why don't we start Israelis of the world, Jews, so-called, to create a fund for helping the people of Palestine? How about that? Let's show some actions. Let's show that we want to make engineers out of you, doctors out of you. We want to make you better people in any which way we can. I start a radio. Use all the Muslim books, all the Christians books. There's tons of them. Israel is the land of the Israelites. The deed of this land is in Quran, is in Bible. It's in every records of the God's record. The longest time they have been there. This is their land. Certainly, religion of Islam and the record of God in Islam does not ask for the eliminations and obliterations of the people of Israel. Never. But they're misguided. So what do we do with the enemy of this type? This enemy is not only your enemy, but is an enemy of himself too. Therefore, we have to educate this enemy. We have to make him wise. We have to love him, okay, in a practical way. How about these big American, rich Jewish people? Create a fund purposely for the purpose of education of the people of Palestine. Come up with a different solution. Define the nations. What's the nation? Nation is not a person, people that have a certain given land area. This is one of the criteria. It's an old criteria. Many nations right now, they live in one country. Look, country Canada, there's a bilingual, French and English. Maybe a country, an Israeli country, in which there is Jewish and Arabic is the official language. I don't know if it is or not right now. Or could be. We have to educate. What's the meaning of independence? What's the meaning of nations? And what is the harm that coming from this type of a leadership that wants to attack the lion? The lion will yawn and the rabbit will escape, you see. Defending against these people is definitely acceptable, but retaliation and revenge is not going to work. How about if we announce that, okay, there are certain problems we cannot be solved. Urushalim is a Jewish word, the Israelites word, means the city of peace. It's not an Arabic name, it just shows therefore it's been a city of the people. But why don't we call it an international city? The first international city under United Nations. Why don't we go and start that? Let us start the world government, a new world government with its capital to be the Jerusalem. Does it belong? There will be an international policing in that city. You don't accept that. Why don't we create a court, an international court with a jury? People like Nelson Mandela, Prince Charles, Emperor of Japan, Mr. Bill Gates, His Excellency the Sheikh Mohammed of Dubai. Whoever you like, make a jury. There absolutely is no. Let them decide and sign that you abide by these decisions. But I've been studying this, that if you solve the problem with one sect of the Muslims over this issue, the other sect will disagree. So this war will go on and on and on and on. The only way you can kill it is do not retaliate. Let them throw the bomb and you don't know nothing. Let there be no Palestinian be killed by the Israeli weapon anymore. So there's no excuse for the people of Palestine to elect this kind of governments. If they see there is no guarantee that there's no retaliations coming from the people of Israel, they would not elect this type of people. I know majority of them, they don't like it. But because they're attacked, the opportunists lurking, they're using these attacks and saying that, hey, elect us. We're the people who can deal with Israel. And people will do. But if there's no attack coming, they won't elect them. Then there will be serious division among themselves to get rid of these dictators that are truly dictating to them what to do. So your task is, my friend, to create peace. I know